The flag says it all.
Weird. Let's talk about American.
I don't think I've ever listened to a Black Sabbath song. Sorry. Sorry.
Trisha Paytas, stop opening your legs, you slut. Because people just keep dying on your hands, don't they? Okay, we're back. After a while, I mean, by the time you see this, I would have already dropped an episode because I took forever to edit it, and it's just going to come straight after, I think. Unless I take forever to edit this one, who knows? But yeah, we're back. We're looking fresher than ever, I think. I've just come back from MAGA. I made a vlog about it. Links in the description. Race is currently working on a film.
I just come back from failing my driving test. I'm currently working on a film.
You know, Rafe's been on the left side of the car and always will be on the left side of the car.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. And the only time you'll be driving and be on the left side of the car is if you move to America. So. Probably one of the most frustrating things I think I've ever come across recently happened. It shows that the woke era is taking over the world. It is the Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad thing that recently came up. This should have just been, you know, Sydney Sweeney done an ad, end of the day, done. But no, the woke era decided to take it to a whole new level. Say that it was Nazi propaganda. Say that it was racist. Say that all kinds of different things about it. What's your take on it, mate? Have you seen the ad for
I've
one?
seen the ads.
Right.
But I don't actually understand. Like, loads of people have done it, so surely there's got to be some. I'll search it up now. I've seen some discourse on the internet about Sydney Sweeney's ad with American Eagle and how it's basically propaganda promoting European centrism. What's centrism mean?
I don't know, and it's just bullshit.
There are some ads that say Sydney Sweeney has good genes, where she's wearing a very Americana outfit, and people argue the jeans are the ideal American look, a blonde hair, blue eyes, rather than the jeans. Some people argue that the ad is referencing Brooke Shields' ad for Calvin Klein jeans. Is this ad actually promoting more than jeans, or is it being misinterpreted?
Oh, just honestly.
Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like, fascist weird. Like, Nazi
The flag says it all.
propaganda weird. Let's talk about American.
Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I highly doubt that was the message behind it. But if it was,
It wasn't.
If it was, then
It wasn't.
I don't know what to say.
All right. Do you agree it's promoting Nazi propaganda?
No.
Then what are we talking about?
I don't. What does Nazi actually mean? The word Nazi.
I don't know.
Because I thought Nazi was just.
I don't know. Just. I still got the
A member of the far right National Socialist German Workers' Party.
Right. So
so Nazi then.
You know, those people who put the Jews in the
A
gas
member of-
chambers and yeah.
An evil person who wants to use power to control and harm other people, especially because they're a race, religion, etc. A gang of racist Nazis.
Right. So they saw a woman putting jeans on and thought, yes, that's promoting.
The controversy is that people think that her saying, my jeans are blue, and because it's for the American one, Eagle or whatever, that's basically promoting like white supremacy or something like that.
Oh my god.
They're like the norm is blonde hair with blue eyes. That's why people are gonna. But I just think they're just taking it completely out of proportion.
I've seen more waffle come out of these people's mouths than I've seen come out of a fucking Casper's kitchen. It's just I don't understand.
That's brilliant.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, it is taking it.
It just like but you know what annoys me more? I see all these. I saw all these media outlets about the ad, and I was like, why are you even giving it the time of day? It's stupid. You know, these people are clinically insane. You know, how do they look at an ad that a woman has done and thought, yeah, that's Nazi propaganda, that's racist, that's how? I just don't understand. I don't get it. And people give it attention when they don't need to. And it doesn't make any sense to me in the slightest. Like, all right, so they got an attractive woman to do an ad about clothes and they made it a little bit sexual. So what?
Yeah.
So what? Whether you like it or not, that actually kind of draws people in to the to the product.
Of course it does.
Yeah, of course it does. You know what I mean? Like when she made that soap.
Yeah.
Remember when she made that soap? If that was just some random person going buy this soap, they wouldn't have bought it, would they? But she was in it, and she's obviously a big fish. She's very attractive, you know. And yeah, it was a bit sexual, like the ad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A bit over sexual actually, but it was very sexual, and people ended up buying loads of it, and she's made millions of it. You know what I love though? I love that the company American Eagle, they actually responded to all of it, and they didn't apologize, which I fucking loved.
Why would you apologize?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
If
They
you
didn't
haven't done
apologize.
anything wrong, then why are you apologising?
I thought they would though, because sometimes like these things happen. Like woke people go on and say, "Oh, this is," and they end up apologising just to deflect backlash and all. Yeah. But these people didn't give a fuck. They were just like, "No, we're not apologising. Sydney Sweeney has great genes." That's it. In the end of the day.
Even if it's saying that she has great genes, why is that? What's that got to do with? Okay, she's got good genes. She's stunning.
Yeah, of course she is.
Okay, she's American, but it's people taking it away. I can't. Also, come on now, let's just get a grip.
Yeah, let's get a grip. There could be worse things happening. You know what I mean?
Well, there is worse things happening.
Yeah, exactly. There's wars going on.
Happening.
You know what I mean? There's wars going on.
Just focus on.
You know, there's wars in Ukraine going on. There's wars in Gaza going on. You know what I mean? We got less to worry about than a woman making money off an ad for jeans. Like, you know what I mean? There's things we could worry about other than that in there.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we've all got problems. We could be worrying about our own problems instead of crying about a woman doing jeans. I saw one woman crying on TikTok because of it, like crying her eyes out. I was like, God, love.
I bet she went. And then she went, "I'm please." It's like the people who film their like dogs passing away or something like that. You know when they like set up, like they're crying and they're going.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does my head in when people film like
stuff like that.
Yeah, like them breaking down over even their family members dying. I just sort of.
It's just
like, if they're making like a video to tribute their family members, then fair enough. Yeah, that ad is honestly, there are many things that annoy me in this world, but that whole thing, oh my God, I've never been more frustrated in my life. You know, it really just is a massive reminder of how like insane the world is, and how like these people even get like attention over it. You know, I don't get it. It should just be swept aside. Yep, these people are insane, don't listen. But no, all these media outlets are including them and all. Like that, you know, that TikTok we just watched of the woman with the fucking flag in the background. I've seen that TikTok so many times. That's probably been included. Every media ad that had something to do with the Sydney Sweeney jeans thing, that TikTok probably has been included. Yeah. And it's the most bullshit TikTok in the world. You know. Anthony Fantano, the needle drop, the internet's busiest music nerd, has gotten in controversy of his own. I believe we have some different opinions on the matter, so let's get into it. So Fantano got in trouble recently because of an audio clip resurfaced of him. It
was an audio clip.
It was an audio clip, yeah, of him saying. So he was quoting what somebody had said. I don't know who the person was, but he was quoting what somebody had said. He was just having a normal conversation, and he just quoted what the person said. And what the person said was, they said the N-word, and Fantano said the N-word, essentially. And he was labelled as a massive racist and all that. And I don't think he's a racist at all. He's quoting what somebody said. All right, maybe he shouldn't have said the word, but all right, he's not a racist, is he? Let's be honest for a second. He's not a bloody racist just because he said a word. Like he's not calling somebody that word. He's quoting what somebody else said. Why don't we have a go at the person who actually said the word that Fantano was on about, instead of having a go at Fantano? Fantano actually made an apology video because of this. He made a massive video explaining why he said it, and you know, and taking responsibility. It was about a 7-minute video, and it was probably the best response video anybody could make for that type of thing. And people were still complaining. I looked in the comments, people were still complaining about it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? But what's your opinion on it?
Well, I don't agree that he was just quoting it. Cause like
It was.
yeah, okay, but like okay, you quote what he said then.
Yeah, I can't.
Why?
But
Exactly. So
I can't because I mean, listen, it's not worth it, is it?
you fucking idiot.
No.
If he's quoting, if he's able to say, if you don't think there's anything wrong with him quoting what somebody else
No, it's wrong. I just don't think. I don't think you should be labelled as a racist.
Let me get back to my point. So yeah, so him saying it is he shouldn't have said it. Let's be fair.
No, he shouldn't have said it. No, but
that doesn't. People might be like, oh yeah, that does mean he's a racist. It doesn't. Okay.
of course it doesn't.
I know people who have said the N-word, that their best mate's black. So it's like, it's not that they're racist. It's just childish. And in his case, I don't know why he felt the need to even, like, why did he not think before? Oh shit, I just said, a word that absolutely everyone hates and is really hateful. He was just saying it casually. You know what I mean? You don't say it. You don't say it casually, do you? Unless you say it all the time. So I can see what people.
Yeah, I can see
what people are saying.
Some people, but some people are just taking it way out of proportion.
But I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, does he get guests on the needle thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Does he have? Well, I'm guessing he's probably had a black person on there.
Of course he has. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
his most viewed video.
Yeah.
His most viewed video got about 5 million views. Was him reviewing Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly."
There we go.
And he gave it a 10 out of 10.
Also, if he's a music reviewer that's racist, he's not going to give black people or whatever.
He's not going to give him credit, is he? Of course he isn't.
Of course he isn't.
One of his favourite rappers is Kendrick Lamar.
Exactly. So I don't think it's racist. I think, well, him saying the word is bad.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't label him as a racist, saying he should be cancelled now because he's racist.
Yeah, he's fucking hell.
But yeah, it's just childish because
barely a Nazi, is he? Christ.
There's no need for him to say the word. Let's be fair.
No need for him to say the word. But yeah, I'm not sure why he said it. Don't get me wrong. I'd never say it. But I don't think I don't think you're evil for saying the word. I definitely don't think you're a racist just because you're quoting. I don't even know who the person was that he was quoting, but he was quoting somebody that had said that word, and. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, like one person who kept having a go at him was a man named DJ Academics, who's DJ Academic. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know who he is. I think he's a streamer, and he's had beef with Fantano before. And when he saw him do this, he was on him like, "Oh, Fantano's a racist. Fantano's a," and then Fantano posted a clip of Academics saying something quite pedo-ish to a kid. And I saw Academics post, Fantano's deflecting the fact he's a racist. And I just wrote, well, you do realise what you said in that clip was way worse than what Fantano said. I even saw that idiot, what's his name? Aiden Ross, streamer. He had a go at Fantano as well.
Aiden Ross,
the streamer. You don't know?
No, I'm right listening.
You'll know him now when you see his face.
I don't know if I like him or not.
I don't like him. I think he's fake as fuck. Don't like him at all.
I can't remember.
Don't like him at all. I think he puts on this nice guy persona. He's not a nice. I think he's fake as fuck from what I've seen. But he had a massive go at Fantano when he saw this as well. He was saying, "Oh, you're done. You're done after this. You're absolutely fucking done. You're done." And I was like, "Well, he's not." And also, you've said worse things, Aiden Ross. You have said worse things. I've watched you after finding out. One of your fighters on your boxing promotion had brain damage, say, "Oh, fuck them fat idiot," or something along the lines of that. Yeah, he said that. And then afterwards he said, "Oh, I didn't know the proportion. I didn't know the, oh, shut your fucking, of course you did. Oh, I don't think they actually had brain damage. It doesn't matter. You thought they did and you said that. Doesn't matter if they didn't have it in the end. I've seen Aiden Ross say way worse things. And also, he's just a worse person in general. Don't like Aiden Ross at all. So for him to be having a go Fantano saying you're done, just because he said a word compared to what you've said is ridiculous. A few weeks ago, we had two, like usually we don't talk about deaths. We actually avoided talking about deaths when we started getting this going because we were talking about him and then we just realised how sad it was
Honestly,
to talk about it. But this needs to be talked about. These are 2 deaths back to back, days apart, huge deaths. Rock legend Ozzy Osbourne and wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. Ozzy Osbourne, I mean, I think I've said a few times, like, how has this man not died?
How has he not died? I know.
And now he's finally died. So
Yeah, he was lucky to get to the age, to be honest. With
yeah,
all the
I mean,
fucking crazy stuff he was doing.
I just realised what I said. Now he's finally died. Like, I wanted him to
I
die.
know,
Of course I didn't want him to die. He's a fucking legend. One of the biggest rock legends of all time. But yeah, I've read about his life. It's a miracle he was able to last as long as he did. Oh my God, Rafe, he was taking continuous drugs near enough every day for about 20 years straight.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was crazy.
And he lived to be 76 years old. That's incredible.
Yeah. Nuts.
You know, and he had Parkinson's disease. He had another disease, I think it was a Crohn's.
What finally killed him off at the end? What? No, what?
It's just the way you put it.
Oh.
What killed him off?
No, what did he die of?
I think it was just a mixture of the Parkinson's disease and
Is
I think it was just all of it got to him at the end. But you know what's great? The fact that he was able to do that farewell
one
concert.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, how he was on the verge of death and he did a massive concert in front of a stadium full of people.
Crazy.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's absolutely incredible. But yeah, that man's had a life. Let's put it this way: if you know, before I was born, if I said, "Oh, do you want to be an autistic little lad? You know, live to about 90. You know, not do any drugs, to be fit as hell. Yeah, live a decent life. You know, being got a decent job, or." Do you want to take a boatload of drugs, be the biggest rock star in the world, and live to 76? I'd choose the drugs. No, I wouldn't choose the drugs, obviously not. But yeah. But yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, what a legend. Black Sabbath will live forever, I think. And then a few days after the announcement of Ozzy Osbourne dying, Hulk Hogan died. Right, I'll just get this out of the way before we talk about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan wasn't the greatest man in the world. He wasn't the best man in the world.
He was a massive part of our childhood, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Look, he wasn't a great bloke. All right, look, that's just a fact. Like, it's come out. He wasn't a great bloke. He was a bit of a racist.
Bit of a racist.
No, he generally was. Even he said himself.
He quoted the N-word once or twice.
Once or twice. Quoted the N-word once or twice. He was a bit of a liar as well. Bit of a massive pathological liar. But yeah, absolute legend though. No denying that. He is one of the reasons wrestling is what it is today. And I'm glad they gave him the send-off that he did.
Yeah.
Because they gave him a send-off on every show that week, I'm pretty sure. So I'm glad they did that instead of just ignoring it just because he was a bit of a dick, like, as a person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just insane, isn't it? Like, Hulk Hogan, like, you know, he didn't look ill. Like, Ozzy Osbourne looked ill.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he looked like he was on the verge of death. Hulk Hogan, on the other hand, you know, he just dropped dead, like, you know. It's kind of scary, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, did you not have like any, like, you didn't really know Hulk Hogan, did you, or
not?
Didn't really watch him.
He wasn't our childhood, wasn't he?
He wasn't a childhood,
and I knew Ozzy Osbourne. But I don't think I've ever listened to a Black Sabbath song. Sorry. Sorry. But
well, no, hang on. Shut your lips. Zip up. What did you just say? You don't think you've ever heard a Black Sabbath song?
I don't think so.
You've got to be joking me.
What's the most famous Black Sabbath
Paranoid, Iron Man.
Sing it.
What?
Sing it.
This is written to satisfy people think No? What changes?
I'm going through changes. Yeah, no, I know that one.
Alright, you know
I only know that one because fucking Youngblood did a cover of that.
Yeah, Youngblood did a very
really good.
fantastic cover of it, yeah.
So that's the only reason why I know that. I didn't know it before.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne loved Youngblood.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I
yeah,
know.
absolutely.
They got
loved him.
really close before he died, didn't he?
I'm glad they did as
Yeah.
well, because Youngblood is incredible. Like, he's the next big thing in rock.
He's got
I
a
reckon.
Cardiff now. Have you seen that?
Is he?
Yeah.
Let's go see him. Fucking hell. I'd happily go see him. He's fucking brilliant. Yeah.
Trisha Paytas.
Payton. Why do you keep saying Payton?
Trisha, what is her name?
Trisha Paytas. I don't know anything about this. Rafe is going on about Trisha Paytas like she's done something wrong here. What's she done? What's she done there?
It's to do with this. So Trisha Paytas, basically, it's really weird. She's had I think it's 3 babies,
Right.
and on every single one of her babies' due dates, the time she's had it has been the date of a celebrity's death.
Ooh.
So
Really? Right, who's saying this? Is Trisha saying this?
What do you mean?
Because I don't believe it. If she's saying it, I don't believe it.
What are you on about?
If Trisha's the one saying this, oh, my baby was born on this day, I don't believe it.
No, she shows the picture. She posts a picture and says, "Oh, hi," and she's in the hospital with her baby.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the Trisha Paytas baby feud first cropped up in 2022 following the death of Queen Elizabeth II on September 8th of that year. Pope Francis, now it's Ozzy Osbourne. So yeah.
All right, well, we know what to gather from that. Trisha Paytas, stop opening your legs, you slut. Because people just keep dying on your hands, don't they?
That's crazy.
Like, fucking,
You're crazy.
just stop, you know what I mean? And
Crazy.
then, too far? All right, okay. Yeah, no, Trisha Paytas, yeah, keep having babies, love. Keep having babies. No. Who knows? Next, you could kill Gary Glitter. That'd be nice.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive, yeah.
Oh.
He's in prison.
Oh. Well,
Duh. Yeah. What's that mean? Duh. Fucking hell. He only got 3 months and he had like 5,000 pictures of fucking children in his home.
Really?
Yeah, he only got 3 months. That was at first. Now he's in prison for like 20 years.
Say,
Now he's been in prison for 20 years.
Walking the streets like Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I mean, hopefully she kills someone good next.
Brilliant.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see, Trisha's next baby. Let's see what happens, because it will happen. Actor Pedro Pascal has
Pedro
been...
Pascal.
Actor Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. You gotta say it right.
Actor Pedro Pascal.
That's just racist.
That's not racist.
It is. Pedro
Didn't we
Pascal.
just have a debate on the last episode about how imitating accents aren't racist? Yeah. Didn't we just have that conversation, brother?
True.
So Pedro Pascal has been getting a shit ton of hate
He has.
online. Do you reckon? Right. Do you know what it's about? First of all,
I do.
Right. Do you want to explain?
Do you
what
not
it's-
know?
No, I do.
Okay.
Just do you want to? explain
It was
it?
it was Willem. I think it started with this. Willem Dafoe's the star thing.
I think it was the gala. Red
Yeah,
gala.
the wall of he was getting his star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, was he? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And his wife was there. And Pedro Pascal basically, I can't remember what he did.
He did this. He did. I
Yeah,
feel we're doing it
he
to
went
you.
like,
So
he went like that
Yeah.
to Willem Dafoe's wife. And he just like grabbed her chin and went like that.
yeah.
And it's really weird because it's just like, what?
But people are not playing the full clip, because in the full clip, after he does that,
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal's wife, Willem Dafoe's wife,
Yeah.
puts her arms around Pedro Pascal like that.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even know that, did you?
No.
No.
See, that's how media.
This is the media
Yeah.
twisting things, because if you played the full clip, you'd see her doing that, which is just as bad as Pedro Pascal doing that on her chin. So, right, personally, I think the hate is terrible. The fact that people are...
I don't think people
Having a
should
go
be
at him
hating
for
it.
this.
Like, I mean, is there other weird things that?
Well, yeah, it's a
Is that-
series of things. So, it's very public about his problems with anxiety, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you see him at like events holding his chest like that. It's because apparently that's where his anxiety comes in, and there's clips of him holding people in order to like deal with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like there's even clips of his wife, I think his actual wife now, his wife like holding his head like this and going like that,
Yeah.
holding his head. and him doing the same to his wife, and people are going, "Oh, I bet she's annoyed" and all that. And it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? That the guy suffers with anxiety, like really bad anxiety.
But also,
You know? Yeah.
I don't know if it's aside from the point, but him being all touchy with women and everything. This doesn't excuse it. Him being more like with Dakota Johnson in the new film, The Materialists, in an interview that they were doing with Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal. I don't know. He was like being all like touchy, like holding her, like stuff like that. But like, I feel like that's is that a stereotype that like I think men are more touchy, like gay men are more touchy towards women.
Yeah, or it could just be the anxiety thing, which I think it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's spoken publicly about him feeling the need to touch me. I have flipping I like when I get a bit anxious. I like my girlfriend. She knows it. She can tell when I'm a bit angsty, and she like holds my hand, and I feel a lot better. Like, you know, so I have, you know, obviously I'm not doing it with you. I'm not going, come here, brother.
Yeah,
I'm anxious. Come here, brother. But yeah, I have like experience with that, so I can see where he's coming from. And like, he's probably told them beforehand about stuff like this, you know, these people that he's you know. And I just think it's fucking horrid, people having a go at him. And I like him. He's a great actor. Yeah, the fact that he deals with that and he's able to act in films is you know, very courageous, like. So yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it personally. You know, and that clip of him going like that with Willem Dafoe's wife, and then
it's very
in the next clip,
I mean, it is weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but then Willem Dafoe's wife wraps her hands around his neck in the next clip, but they didn't show that. Yeah. Why didn't they show that?
Yeah.
Because they're going with an angle, and they know if they include that, it'll ruin the angle.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. Vogue, the I believe it's a magazine cover or something like that, had a very special guest as their cover recently. Amber Heard. She's back in the picture. Well, not really back in the picture, but the picture of Vogue. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what Vogue were thinking there. What are you? What's your thoughts on it?
Maybe a couple of the Vogue people stepped on a bee. And
that's just click something in their brain.
I mean, Doug stepped on a bee.
Right. Do you think they honestly? Do you think they did it for clicks? Do you think they don't care about the backlash and they're just doing it for clicks?
No. The whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing was very, what's it called? It was very like I know some people, for example, blurted out, completely thought Johnny Depp was in the wrong. Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous. Well, they didn't watch the case then, did they?
Yeah.
You know, anyone who thinks Johnny Depp was violent, it just hasn't watched the case.
I think it was both of them.
Mate, you haven't watched the case then, have you?
I have watched the case. Yeah,
you've watched the full case. Yeah. You've seen every little detail.
Yes.
That was included.
I watched it. Yeah. I definitely don't think he didn't do anything. It was just a very toxic relationship. It was a toxic relationship,
but if you think he was like it was equal, you got to be joking me.
No, I wouldn't say it was like. I don't know.
Okay, was anything Johnny Depp said in that trial proven to be a lie?
I'm not quite sure.
I'll answer that for you. No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, some things he seemed to just forget about, but they weren't big things, like, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas Amber Heard, on the other hand, told multiple lies during that trial. You know, the one thing about Johnny Depp pushing Kate Moss down some stairs.
Yeah, and then Kate Moss
literally came in a testimony and said that didn't happen.
Yeah, that was cringe, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is just absolute cringe.
But anyway, it's not about that anyway. But loads of people had different opinions on it. So I think that maybe the person who either made the newspaper or the creators of Vogue supported Amber Heard and maybe just said, I don't care about, I'm putting her out.
Yeah, but it's...
I don't think
honestly, anyone who thinks Johnny Depp was all in the wrong and Amber Heard had nothing to do with it is, oh my God, you got to be fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Because if you... that just tells me one thing. They just haven't watched the case.
Yeah.
They've just seen the bits that they wanted to see.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I mean, well, actually, like,
Because if you watch the whole case, come out of it thinking Amber Heard is innocent, you are fucking crazy.
yeah.
Like, oh my God. Amber Heard is fucking evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly. That woman is, like, the worst nightmare imaginable.
Yeah. She did lie loads, didn't she?
Yeah, but also, I hate the fact that they had so many, I don't know how, but they had so many text messages. Like, between Johnny Depp and his friends and all. Like, everyone says things in text messages that they wouldn't say, you know, out loud or stuff like that. But don't they? Of course they do. Everybody does. So the fact that it was so public, everything he said, like, because he was very angry in some of these text messages. Like, he said some fucked up things in these text messages. But everybody says fucked up things in text messages. It's not a fucking, it's not a new thing, you know. But yeah, that was the horrible thing about that case. But I just can't believe they've got somebody who's literally like a fucking, like, what do you call it, abuser. Someone who abused their husband for years. Well, not, I don't know about years, but just, well, and is a proven liar.
Yeah,
you know,
she did lie.
no opinions can change that. The fact that she's a liar,
No, of course not.
can they?
So, like, blur that again. Completely, she got so angry at me before because I was like, the court case. He literally won. He literally won a court case. Why do you think it's just she was in the right? And she was like, assault and men. And I was just like, fuck off.
Men.
I hate when people do
Who
that.
cares?
Because you could say, you say something back, then that's another stereotype, and they're like, you can't say that.
Who cares?
All right, you can't say that. It pisses me off so much.
Well, so, like, men can't be victims of abuse too?
Exactly.
Just because most of the time it's women that are victims? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Doesn't make any sense. There's literally a documentary on Netflix right now about a bloke being abused by a wife for 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's an awful fucking documentary. You watch it, it is, like, sickening to watch that took place for 20 years and no one knew about it. It's fucking insane. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a bit tasteless, the fact that they've got someone like her on a cover and they thought, yeah, people are going to be fine with this. Absolutely. But yeah. Alright, literally just announced about an hour ago, this was. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I literally just saw on Twitter this was announced. Jake Paul's newest opponent is now undefeated boxer Gervonta Davis. How that's going to work, I don't know, because Jake Paul's been fighting at heavyweight. Heavyweight is the highest weight class you can do, and Gervonta Davis is way lower than a heavyweight.
Can't he just pick a fucking opponent that's just like his weight?
Yeah.
An actual boxer.
Well, I mean, the only way I can see this fight happening is just they're making Gervonta Davis go up in weight.
Yeah.
And if they are making him do that, then Jake Paul beating him won't be credible, in my opinion.
Right, okay.
Because Gervonta Davis is a sick, like, an amazing boxer at his weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At his weight. You make him come up, he's not going to be as good. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
You make it, and especially to a heavyweight, because Gervonta Davis is, I don't know what weight class he is, but he is nowhere near a fucking heavyweight.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. He is probably about 140 pounds, 130 pounds. Jake Paul is currently about 200. So how that's working, I have absolutely no clue. But it's just been announced. I mean, listen, Jake Paul has got some balls. Definitely. I actually kind of respect. I mean, if it comes out that they're making Gervonta Davis go up weight, I can read right through it, and I'm just going to say Jake Paul's a massive dick again. But if they're not, and Jake Paul's actually coming down, and Gervonta's coming up, and they're kind of making it even, then fair play. I mean, the fact this fight's a thing, I just think is insane. Like, what are we on about here? You know, like Jake Paul going up against Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis has how many knockouts? I think he's got 28 wins, 26 of them are knockouts. That is insane. He's undefeated. This man is an insane boxer, and he's going against Jake Paul. I mean, I know the obvious answer for him fighting Jake Paul.
What?
You don't know? I'll give you a clue.
Money.
Of course.
I thought you meant beef.
Of course. Well, he's not fighting him because he'll be a good win, will it?
No.
Imagine how he comes out saying, "Oh, what have you done? I beat Jake Paul."
No.
He's just doing it for money.
Yeah,
Of course he is. Yeah, but we'll see, I guess. I mean, if he's making him come out weight, then... I mean, what do you think? I don't think that would be...
No, I agree with you. Because if he's good at his own weight, then him changing that when is it?
I don't know. I think it's November.
Yeah, him changing it in a few months is... Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, it'll drastically
not
change
good.
his performance. So...
Yeah, it's just...
Jake Paul just needs to fight someone his own fucking weight who's an actual boxer and not a fucking architect from fucking... You know what I mean?
Well, he's completed one of them. This guy is an actual boxer, an amazing boxer, in fact.
But you just said he's a...
But yeah, no, exactly. If I don't know the details of it yet. If they've made him come up weight and then Jake Paul's just staying as he is, that is fucked.
Yeah.
Not good at all. And I find it stupid if he does that, like Gervonta Davis, if he's agreed to that, because that is fucking stupid if he's agreed to that. What would be good is if Jake Paul comes down and Gervonta goes up a little bit. That's what would be thing, because Jake Paul has fought at weight classes lower than heavyweight. You know, he's been as light as I don't know, but he's been way lighter than a heavyweight before, Jake Paul. So, and Gervonta Davis has always been a light guy, small guy, very light. He's never been heavyweight in all of his 20-something pro fights. So
yeah.
I think it's 30 actually. I'm not sure, but this fight's insane. I just hope it's not another clear, you know, they're just taking any advantage they can get type of fight, you know, and they're choosing someone who's, well, he's not past his prime. Like Gervonta Davis is incredible still, but if they're like giving him disadvantages, I'm gonna read right through it and I'm gonna call him a dick on this podcast again. I'm gonna call anybody who thinks that fight is good a dick. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. I think this was a very good at-riff, I can't lie. I think this is one of the best we've had in a while. So, all right, let's head back, shall we? Have we got any more flat white?
I ain't got any left. Finished it before the podcast started.
What?
I finished it before the podcast started.
I know. And then my mate came, showing us his new car. That's what the fucking big surprise. That's what the big surprise was. Yeah, not as good as this car, the Outspoken car.
The sunroof.
Yeah, with they can't see us. The sunroof is incredible, honestly. You know, I'm looking at a bird shitting right now. It's
It'd be funny if it just shot in your face now.
I know. Yeah. You can look up at the sky. Hi, Ozzy.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh, that's bad.
Hi, Ozzy. No.
What?
Hell. That's joking. Sorry.
Oh!
No, I was joking. That's joking. That was joking.
No, that's actually a good joke because he's the king of like.
Yeah, demons. I ate a bat. Okay, but